So number 5 this week. I've Ghostwire Tokyo guys for Saturday and Sunday mornings with our strongest power, or biggest of our community. Today's date guys is December 15th. We are exactly 10 days away. Um, filling with laughter, family gathering, probably just having something with, good friends, possibly somebody you love for the most part.
Hello.
But yeah guys, today is December 15th, 2024. Um,
First like.
But guys, it is good to be back after another 3 damn days in return. Pretty much anything else according to plan.
Underscore Cardinals.
If you guys here's the thing, guys. If any of you did not watch the Game Awards the other night, actually no, guys. During the past couple weekends, during the last couple days this week, I want to say, guys. I mean, according to anything in projection, or pretty much anything in the planning, I do want to state, guys, that during these last couple of days, I did watch the Game Awards. The Game Awards have been around for 10 years now, as far as I can tell you, completely. I want to say, guys, the Game Awards was pretty good, but honestly, just to keep everything else open and honest, guys. I mean, people thought the Kingdom Hearts 4 was going to get announced, and I'm like, okay. So basically, Kingdom Hearts 4 did not fulfill its purpose coming out of Square Enix here today. So, I think most of us can really believe that we're not going to get a trailer anytime soon. Or wanting to have something to do, or have something to really hail for. Now, we did get some pretty good things. Now, I want to say, guys, exactly a little more. Do they have any problems or anything else according to anything? I did check out the new Witcher 3 trailer. Actually, the first ever Witcher 4 trailer coming out of the Game Awards a couple nights ago. But guys, I'm gonna tell you what. During the Game Awards with anything else in between, I do not think there was any bad ideas or cause any malfunction on it. I mean, if you guys least expect it, guys, if we're hoping to hype a game, that was gonna have no problems or anything else to trigger, we would make that game its game of the year. Have anything else on its pedestal. But I want to say, guys, when we got the first look, according to what Ubisoft or went out or what somebody else is doing, or how the company really fits in for a while, don't they have a smelly dump or anything, or wanting to see how this game is pretty much going to be, or exactly what it could really mean, for the franchise or anything. But I did look at other trailers, guys, for the games here today, and, like I said, guys, the Game Awards was good. I mean, real good. But as far as who won Game of the Year, well, I'm going to tell you guys about that, too. I was thinking this one game pretty much would have had my entire damn vote. And honestly, guys, apparently Final Fantasy... I'm like, okay, that's really going to be trying to upset me or trying to piss me off, because I think we all know, guys, one game sort of won, besides this one other game that's been out since, guys, one game in general, wanting to see what games sort of done differently. Maybe we want to have something in proportion for it, But if you guys think about it, it's very simple, really. But the one that won this year's, here's the thing, guys, this year's 2024 Game Awards, the winner, guys, was what they call Stupid Astrobot. So basically, guys, Astrobot won Game of the Year for this year. I mean, I've always thought that game was not going to win, because I was thinking one game should have won, and that would have been, guys, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So I'm still thinking that game should have had something bigger, maybe something better. But I don't know, guys. I mean, I just think that game should have won something better and better. But I do know, Final Fantasy, guys, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth did exactly win it's the best score music coming out of this year. So So basically, it does not separate anything from the ground up. I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning with our biggest, strongest, exciting, amazing power guys of our community. With our 601 mods of our group, and our friends of our community, anything else trustworthy of our community, with our social media, our podcast services. But you know guys, we are 9 days away, as we know. As we know, I don't think that's exactly yet, but we are exactly guys, reaching 10 days away to Christmas hits. Pretty soon with Christmas Day. So that's going to be coming in very shortly. But cannot be, you know, transition. And always wanted to do something that matters. That's all I can take. Alright guys, we finally got this one piece of crap out of the way. But other than that guys, I always want to thank you guys for joining me this morning. It's me, Donna, make a little shout out. How are you? How are you today? Good morning on a belated Sunday morning, guys. With us and with you guys. Good morning, Norms. Hey, brother. Brother Reggie, there you are. How in heaven are you, my brother? Make a exciting live shout out to you, sir. How you doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna give you a blue rents. Give me 1 second. But yeah, guys, the Game Wars, like I said earlier, the Game Wars for after 10 years. The Game Wars have been real good. It's just that it's just that, you know, Kingdom Hearts 4 would have done a better job. You know, I was hoping for that son of a bitch to get an announcement this year. But they still have a little time left until the next 9 days. 9 or 10 days from now, guys, for our group. Now would be towards Christmas time. We got guys on social media and our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. Remember guys, anytime we live stream, you know, anytime people go live, all we gotta do guys is notify people, socialize with people, we can say we're sounding good, we can say we're following and sharing it. We can say our channels are not exactly drippy or feeling wet. Well, we are the biggest attraction, guys. We are the center of attention. Well, you know what I say, guys? We are what we are. That's the main thing. I did go to work, during the last couple nights, guys. Work overall was good and damn busy. But if you guys think about it, you talk about working in a medium-sized job. You pretty much love what you do. You want to consider what you do. You know, and yes, guys, the space that we use. So work overall was good. You know, my ass finally gets to go back to. I finally get to relax during the next 4 days, so it does not have anything to, you know, pretty much ruin the ozone or ruin anything on it. If you guys remember what we did, what do you call guys, doing a couple days ago? Guys, last week. We finally got something done. We finally completed a side quest, when the last time we did a new episode from last week. So other than that, guys, it was just a little more tough, if I recall. But let me tell you guys something about the Game Awards, though. So in my opinion, the games did not exactly disappoint. So, basically, you know, my two love was asking if I was going to be coming over. And once the Game Awards for our future, so far today, I'm a little bit tired from work, and so basically I was having a ladies' night. Even though my sexiest girl and I haven't had time for our future ever since Monday of last week. And you know, we did have supper together during the last couple weeks on Saturday. Which you guys don't know, when people usually have an understatement on what people want to do and what people do not exactly want to do. You know, it's entirely up to what people want to do, as long as the people are entitled to their own opinion. I mean, it's funny. I mean, people know exactly what they want to do in life. Not exactly shove people out of the way. I don't think it's the best way possible for it. But, you know, she was hoping I would have watched the Game Awards with her. I'm like, I'm like, I understand beautiful. So, but honestly, guys, Game Awards was pretty good. I don't think it's been exactly wrong or terrible at this point in time. Um, so basically, we got our first look at The Witcher 4, which I believe that game should be very good. I don't know when that's coming out. I want to say somewhere in the fall, or it might take more than that, actually. But the other games too, that's not exactly worth pretty much anything else that's more muscular and muscular. I don't think anything else would be above the ground. The other games I have heard of, and pretty much bringing something to the system. I want to say, guys, I mean, the other games that were coming in, guys, with its own trailers for the Game Awards from this past Thursday night. I do know we got a new game from Neil Druckmann, and also, guys, the entire Naughty Dog team here today. So, most of that, guys, besides doing, I think for now, not going into the third, point out The Last of Us for the time being. 9 times out of 10, I want to say, them doing something completely, not exactly the first time or the last time. I want to say, guys, Neil Druckmann and, the entire brotherhood of, Naughty Dog, they finally are having a new game. And this new game, guys, is called, I think it's Intergalactic, Intergalactic, I'm not sure what this game is, but I do know exactly what it is. As far as I can tell you. Give me 1 second, brother Rezzy. By the way, my followers are still dropping, by the way. Just to let you know. Ghostwire Tokyo is not. This game was gonna be like GTA, if you will. But this game was kind of like playing a Dying Light game. Or pretty much a different size RPG, besides having criticism and whatnot. But from what I've heard, this game is actually good. It did become free for PS Plus a couple months ago. Well, it might have been this past November, guys, in the chat, but this game is good, to be honest. But thank you for mentioning that, brother. Brother Rezzy, but I do know, guys, I do know we are getting a new card game. A new card RPG game, as far as I know. Everybody would make a difference when it comes to the Game Awards. If you guys watch it on YouTube, on Facebook, Twitter, and anything guys also through Google. Well, Google doesn't exactly inform any of that, but you never know. But yeah, guys, no Kingdom Hearts 4, you gotta be kidding me. That would have been another thing too. But it's like, you're talking about wanting to have something big. But honestly, I was just a little more upset, and the people upset during the comments section, that Astrobot took an upset. PS5, my brother Rezzy. PS5, my good brother. So, honestly, I was only predicting Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was going to win. You know, guys, Final Fantasy VII's been out. I'm pretty much the very first PS1. For the very first PS1 game, that game exactly came out like in 1997. Which you guys don't know, I was only like 4 years old back then. So it does not exactly sound insane for other people. And for other fans, other great stuff back then. So I don't know. I'm not saying the game was terrible. I want to say, guys, that game was pretty good. The game overall was pretty good in general. But I just think if it wasn't for Astrobot, I still think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth should have had something to bang on the door. Wanting to have something much more standard, guys, and also having existence. So I just think that game should have had something with a much more metaphor. It wanted to have something terrible, and have something else top notch. Trust me. Brother Rezzy, I don't think you watched the Game Awards this past Thursday. And I didn't have the PSP, guys, after 6, maybe like 7, no, for 6 years in the past, exactly. I do not expect anything, whatever comes out of, I mean, we're gonna be expecting much more and much more stuff for next year. You know, guys, I also did check out the new Borderlands 4 trailer. Now, Borderlands 4, that game is not gonna be a load of crap either. That game is gonna be very good. It can still come out, guys, this coming late spring. Maybe somewhere in the midsummer, if you will. But we do not want to miss a single thing when it comes to the biggest games. And having something awesome and a take intelligence for a game. Every single opportunity wants to make a name for itself and wanting to have something people can treasure forever with. We don't want to have a game be absolutely nothing either. I mean, how much of a game would that be? If it's not going to be living up to its purpose, that's the only thing. I mean, you want to have that game be pretty good. You want to have that game be a winner, and be your game of the year in your book. Now, if I had to pick who my game is for game of the year, I'm gonna say Ghostwire Tokyo. I mean, this game is good. You know. Oh yeah, guys, the most anticipated game I did vote. That game did win, coming out of the Game Awards. And that game, guys, was GTA 6. No, I still have no clue if that game's gonna be, you know, comprehended by next year, or the game won't be out till 2026. Which I still expect that set to really come out by then. I don't think the game's gonna be prohibited right now. But apparently that game got my vote. You can see, guys, Game Awards have only been around for 10 years. But people have done an amazing job. An amazing job for gaming. PlayStation, guys, being around for 30 years. Which that really does inspire the company. And I've said enough about that over the years. Now, the other games from the Game Awards, does it have an awesome shout out for people? You know, guys, from Naughty Dog and Neil Druckmann. I do want to say they got an awesome game that they pretty much did come out with its own trailer. I mean, there is no doubts. I don't think there's any problems with any pity for that game. But the way Neil Druckmann and Naughty Dog are doing it, I obviously think that's going to be an upcoming big opportunity for a lot of us in the chat, you know? Remember, guys, we are always filled with popularity, entertainment, and energy. We are the biggest, amazing, exciting, strongest power of our community. Our 601 minds of our community, and our companions. People from Melda, make a little shout out. Thank you, ladies, so much for doing that for me. And also standing by with us. So, I don't know, guys. I mean, man, like I said, I still think Final Fantasy should have won. That's all I'm gonna say. And not to have anything else feel guilty or insane. But the other games that the new game is called Intergalactic: The Helldest Prophet. That is exactly a new Naughty Dog, Neil Druckmann type of game. No, that game, I don't know when that's coming out. Probably next year. Probably going in next year for Christmas time. I have no clue. But I did look at the trailer during the Game Awards a couple nights ago. I want to say that game's going to be good. If you guys remember a couple of classic games, well, I'm going to tell you the games that you guys remember playing. So here's the thing, guys. You're talking about wanting to play... I mean, I'm pretty much playing a lot of things. You're talking about Jak and Daxter and Crash Bandicoot. Because both Neil Druckmann and also Naughty Dog made that game look like a badass. People thought the fans would enjoy it and like it, and it was pretty good the way people seen it and wanting to have the awesomeness and the adventure. Alright, guys, good morning, Brother John, make a little shout out. Brother Rezzy, I'm still dropping a little bit on followers right now. Cannot be demoted or above focus. But alright, guys, if you guys want to catch more Ghostwire Tokyo, that way when we go live, guys, with our 601 mods and our companions of our community, and our friends of our community as well. But yeah, guys, if you want to catch more Ghostwire Tokyo, every Saturday and Sunday mornings of our group, all you guys need to do is like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. That way, when we live stream, guys, we get to know each other, get to modify each other. We don't want to testify. It's like if we testify, we are forced to multiply. That's the only thing. But you never know. But all you guys need to do is like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. That way, when we go live, guys, on our YouTube channels, we want to make sure we are sounding good, making sure we're not exactly feeling priceless, or it's not going to be able to start from there. We always want to have something fun, have a lot of new people to be friends with, you know? We want to see who people are, what you guys are, and see what you guys are up to. Well, guys, we are the center of attention, and that's what matters. So all you guys need to do, guys, is like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. But locking and share on the stream, like and share on the stream, guys, like and share on the stream. And I'm getting a bit of my butt kicked right now. Give me 1 second, please. I'm going to use this arrow on this carcass. But yeah, guys, if I were to rate the Game Awards, I would rate it a 9 out of 10. I don't think there was anything bad about the Game Awards for this year. I just think people did an awesome job. Even though Kingdom Hearts 4 would have raised its hand up. Not compared to singing a song from Eminem. But, you know, guys, with all due respect, Square Enix would have had something that the Game Awards would have announced for it. Instead of being a rat's tail all the time. But you never know. You never know what's going to happen. Thank you, Brother Rezzy. So, yeah, I'm still dropping down on followers right now. So, are you sure my followers are gonna be back up on the channel? I'm praising to the Lord right now, and also you. Which I probably will, hopefully. I mean, there is no doubt about it, to be honest. We are guys, like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. Like and share the stream, like and share the stream. Always like and share the stream. The time of life. That's all we can benefit and handle. Now guys, if you guys want me to play new games on the schedule, like if you guys did not watch the Game Awards, you guys are gonna be set out of luck right now. But you guys can watch it on, if you guys missed anything for the Game Awards here today, you guys can watch it on YouTube, try to rewind it on, guys, on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and also IGN.com. All you guys gotta do is go to youtube.com/GameAwards2024, so that way you guys can watch it. And if you're with family, you're with friends, you want to be with other people, that'd be great to tag along with. Good morning, the Book of Dark. The Book of Dark, I'm not sure who you are. Hold on. But other guys, like I said, work overall during the last couple of days have been good. As far, good and busy. Not to have anything else pounce around all the time. What we're doing otherwise, and... Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, CEO Brian Thompson, Book of Dark. Oh yeah, it's a Fall Guy. I don't think it really captured my eye as much. But thank you for noticing it. But yeah, guys, if you guys want me to play new games on the schedule to start the year, going into 2025, you guys do not want to miss the world premieres either. You guys will be blown away on it. But yeah, guys, Astro won 3 awards. As we make it 4 for this year's Game of the Year. But people can still be pissed off about it. I'm just a tiny bit upset too, as far as I can tell you right now. Yeah, guys, Astrobot won 4. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, guys. That game did exactly win, according to plan, with 1, and then Black Myth Wukong got 1. So, and I don't think that surprises me. Or something natural, maybe something normal, if you will. So, I mean, it was exactly what it was. It wasn't exactly, to be honest. Cannot be terrible, cannot be, delayed. But all you guys need to do, like I said, if you guys want me to play new games on the schedule, it's our 2025, and you guys wrap up this year. All you guys need to do, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. That way when I go live, guys, the way you guys go live with us, with our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our community, remember guys, we are always filled with popularity, entertainment, and energy. We are the biggest, strongest power of our community right now. We are awesome, and we're good. Good look at it. But other than that, guys, that's all we need to do. Follow and share it, like it, and tweet it out when we can. But I want to see people doing it all the time. I mean, it's always the best time of the holidays, going into the holidays, guys, in the next number of weeks now, that we can stand up and do what must be done. You know, we always want to have somebody else be with us. As long as people are not acting like weasels. We don't want to see people have a tantrum all the time. We want to make sure we are always on the same page. We want to see what people are up to. And yes, we want to see how everybody is doing. We guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. And also, guys, the most important thing, guys, with our biggest, strongest power, that's exciting and great, if you will. The most important thing, guys, is love, support. Check this out, brother Rezzy. Remember, guys, the most important thing is love, support, and respect is the key. Being awesome and creative. With our 601 mods today. Actually, no, not 601 now. I made my brother Rezzy. To heaven. We are now at 602 mods now, which is excellent. It's prerogative, it's awesome, and positive, and pacing. We guys see awesome and creative with our 602 mods, by the way. We can say we're sounding good, guys. We can say we're perfect. We can say we're amazing. Remember, guys, if you guys did not watch the Game Awards, I don't think you guys would be set out of luck. You guys would not. Trust me. I mean, you guys can still watch it. You guys can watch it on youtube.com/Game Awards. If you guys miss anything. But I don't think you guys do. Trust me. I mean, there is no doubt or having people blow its own minds together. I don't think so. But yeah, other than that, guys, see awesome and creative with our 602 mods today. We can say we're looking good. We can say we're sounding good. My ass is a little bit tired too. That's why you guys know also in the chat. It does not exactly replace a nail or anything to really screw. Not as much as I would like, but I think we all know what it could really be. Oh yeah, guys, and yes, knowledge is power. With our 602 mods, when we take our time, we follow and share each other, socialize when we can. And yes, guys, anytime we manage to find people, socialize with people, we can say we're funny, we're good, and also anything else that's more important for us. No, guys, it's not the same with Bob Barker. Bob Barker, he was a funny guy. He's awesome, he's great. He was one of the best damn hosts, guys, that know how to rock and roll when it comes to The Price is Right. He would have been 100 years old sooner rather than later, guys. He would have been, to be honest, but can never be existing or wanting to fulfill its suits. I mean, yes, guys, the space that we use. Always the most important thing possible. Man, guys, knowledge is power. With our 602 mods today. And remember, guys, anytime we manage to find people and socialize with people, all we have to do, guys, what do we got to do? All we have to do, guys, is follow and share it on. Remember, guys, follow and share it on Twitter. Take our time. And yes, guys, remember, all we got to do is follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. And as far as what we're doing, guys, remember, we actually did complete a side quest last week. So I just think it did not take a lot of time to really begin it. I wanted to do something that's more protection. You know, guys, so pro-ro, if you will. But wanting to get something clearer for the first time. or wanting to complete something good, and also having something more particular. I mean, you talk about wanting to see what it could really describe. Well, now, guys, as far as what we're looking at, we did start with this crap the last time. I mean, not as first timer, but also its second timer. What you talking about is in its third time also. But it all depends exactly. Whatever could be in front. Yeah, guys, all we have to do is follow Sarah on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. And I have been on YouTube, guys, for over 8 years now. I've been on 6 years on Twitter and Facebook. But by the way, guys, my true love, my sexiest girl did send her 8th year anniversary of her night to sundress last night. I mean, yesterday. And I gave her, and I did exactly give her a romantic, sweet message between, as her future husband, guys, to my future fiancé right now. So I did send her recently a message yesterday, back when I was recently at work. All I do, guys, is 2 to 7s, and yes, guys, 11 to 4s. So that's the plan going forward. So, but with that in mind, I was looking at this pic, guys. I'm at 12:27 this afternoon today, and well, guys, I'm gonna tell you what. My true love does look beautiful. She's still my sexiest girl for a future. And she looks nice, to be honest. But this is exactly what I told him. I said, quote, you know, guys, when people usually have nicknames, you know, guys, like a woman to a man, and yes, guys, one person to another, you want to make that person more happier, more funny, and doing something that people can really, you know, spend the rest of their life with. I mean, you don't want to see somebody else to, you know, have any other sit together, and wanting to put something more important. It's like you're getting your opportunity, you're getting your shot. Trust me. If you guys are going to a prom, going into a dance or anything, I mean, if you want to talk about dances, people can watch. I mean, you guys remember watching Footloose? That movie, guys, was back in 1984 exactly. That movie did not disappoint with Kevin Bacon and John Lithgow. So, which I don't know what John Lithgow is going to be in the 5th Spec movie next year with Mike Myers and Eddie Murphy. I still think he still has a bit of the look and a bit of the voice acting, and that's possible. But coming out of yesterday, guys, for work, I told my true love that, I told my world saucy guys, my future fiancé, and my conscious guys, me guys as King Aladdin, actually no guys, me as the king of the world, and your guys as final boss, for example. So I did say, quote, guys, I told my true love this, guys, you look so beautiful and so sweet. That's the way your heavenly mother would really describe you. I would love to see you. With you, you will always have the beauty, the voice, and the beautiful, awesome woman that you are. I'm like, I love it. You'll love Jack Dawson. And that would be me, guys. If you guys have nothing, you have nothing to lose. And then my true love still calls me Jack Dawson, guys. And you guys may always understand it. Check this out, guys, for example. She told me, thank you so much. You're the guy that would say that to me. And you have your guardian's eye splits. Well, it's so beautiful, like a diamond in the sky. I'm taking it back to getting some altar. I'm like, beautiful? I cannot thank you enough for what you're exactly doing. I mean, that's why we've been together, guys, for over 7 damn years now. We want to be together as much as anything else. We want to have somebody to take on together. Not exactly feel together and not exactly feel terrible. We want to be with who we want to be with. I mean, I'm staying with my true love no matter what. You know, guys, I lost her ass once. I ain't losing her but twice. That's the main thing. You want to stay with that person. You want to see who the people are. And have something much more familiar. Trust me. I mean, I'm always a Jack Dawson. I'm always the king of the world, guys. And always the final boss, you guys, too. So, I'm staying with it. And I'm going to be rocking and rolling with it. So, to be honest and truthful. But yeah, guys, I've been on Twitter and Facebook for 6 years. And I've been on YouTube for 8 years. For the close out this year. and going into Christmas now. It's like, what do we want to do? You know, if she still wants to get married, I'm like, we can still do that, or we can just, you know, have a sit down and see what we can handle. Remember, guys, it's not about just one person. It's about 2 people at a time. And what people want to plan, and you know, want to see what people are up against. Well, guys, we've been together for over 7 years. Anytime she wants to have time with me, I can do that. And, you know, if I'm feeling tired, we can do something with that as well. But she does miss my romantic massages, as much as anything else goes. I'm like, I'm going to give her what you want, trust me. But yeah, I haven't been to my two-lost place, guys, for the last, ever since Monday. Which is not exactly shit out of luck, either, so. That's what I said, I've been busy with work, and also been tired, too. But you guys understand about that, too. It's like, if you're tired from work, it's like, you really want to have some encouragement, and also, something much more to endure. Trust me. I mean, nobody would really feel the same way about you, the way you want to them. You know, guys who do it because you're driven, you always love what you do, and you just hold on and maintain it. That's the main thing. But yeah, guys, we've also been feeling so engaged ever since the second talent show. I think back in March, and like, shit, guys, back in April of this year. Let's think about it. So coping, and also, yes, guys, making sure. I mean, much love and I, guys, we are always a romantic hot couple for our future. She's gonna be 37 after this year. My ass is gonna be 32 on June 24th on my birthday as well. So, that's funny to think about from the ground up. We do not want to have any bad ideas or, you know, guys, conspiracy for that moment. So, or something for that goal. This is why I chose my musketeer, guys. She's always respected any wishes that we've got in front of us. Not exactly obey our orders. You know, we never do. Well, guys, I'm gonna do a quick glance on this punk. And we got him perfect. That's the way to do it, guys. It's supposed to be. Alright, guys, that's gonna be the end of social media today, for the weekend. We are gonna talk about Steam, and also talk about much more in the Game Awards. Now, I haven't looked at the totals very much, guys, in the chat today. About a few of the movies. Well, we all know, guys, the movies they still made some awesome, good money. For example, guys, Moana 2, Gladiator 2, which Gladiator 2 did not disappoint. I do know. We also have, Wicked. You know, guys, with Ariana Grande. Well, she's still beautiful and, sweet. That's one of my top favorites still. We guys also have the other ones. Oh yeah, guys, Jeff Goldblum. So I don't know if he still wants to get a new script for the new Jurassic World movie next year. Or whatever he wants to really provoke. Or so pro, if you will. So, it's gonna be a matter of time before anything else does not get screwed around. I don't think anything else would be self-prevent or self-esteem. I mean, whatever people want to get planned by doing, you know, guys, like I said, they'll have something from the ground up. But like I said, guys, the Game Awards overall was pretty good. I was saying there was not exactly a lot of hits and misses. Especially that we were expecting for a new game trailer. Hopefully for Kingdom Hearts 4, but really, guys, Astrobot winning, I just think it's ridiculous. That game should not have won by upset in its foundation. I still think Final Fantasy should have had my vote. I mean, I still voted for the damn thing, guys. I still did. It's just... I mean, I don't know if we'll probably get another Final Fantasy game next year. I mean, by the time we get to next year's Game Awards. I mean, by the time we have something for Final Fantasy, it's not going to be anytime soon. You know, like sooner rather than later, if you will. So, you know, guys, Patience is going to be a virtue coming up. So, like I said, we got Christmas in almost a week from now, and we want to have something almost separating, if you will. So, we want to see how that's going to go. I do know, guys, the Witcher 4 is going to be amazing. Yeah, guys, the Witcher 4 is not going to be depressing. Neither is Borderlands 4. Ghosts of Yodi will not either. Or Assassin's Creed Shadows. Like I said, guys, both of those games will be interesting. See how everything plays out. Hold on, it's my left, my other ear. There we go. My sister Abby, good. Make a love shout out, dearest. How are you? Good morning, good morning. A belated Sunday morning, guys. All together. But yeah, guys, a beauty Sunday, belated morning today. Thank you so much for coming in, Sister Abby. How's it going? Remember, guys, we are the biggest, strongest community of our power. We are at 602 mods now, so that is not exactly disappointing. Or they have something feel sizing for it. But yeah, I don't know. But I do know if GTA 6 does something the right way, if it wasn't going to be delayed, guys, that game's still going to win for the Game Awards in the future. I don't think the game's going to be terrible. But I did, like I said earlier, I'll say it again. I did only vote for that game by the Game Awards. You know, guys, after I voted a couple months ago, recently. And, yeah, guys, that was the game that I voted for, the most anticipated game of the year. So, it was no brainer for that game to win, but it got exactly what it deserved. Trust me. So, it does have my respect. And also, anything with fame, and also, the way, that game's gonna be underperforming. I do see that game being pretty awesome, and that's still gonna be our game of the year. So, regardless of what happens with GTA 6, I still think that's going to win, for sure. Doesn't matter what Kingdom Hearts 4 is gonna do. It would have had something from the Game Awards, but it honestly did not, so. The games that only inspired me, to be honest with you, guys, is, The Witcher 4, and an awesome, exciting trailer for, Borderlands 4, so. Those are the games I'm a little more hyped for. And yes, guys, I'm still leaning towards Assassin's Creed Shadows. And I want to say, guys, normally, Ghosts of Yodi. Remember, guys, that's still the sequel. It is still the sequel of, Ghosts of Tsushima. So, like I said, we'll see what happens. Patience will always be a virtue of what we're about to do. So, make things the way stuff is able to be. So it all depends, guys. We will have to wait and see. Keep everything patient otherwise. So we'll see what happens. Keep everything from the ground up. I do know we do go back to, we're going to be back to, with Sister Taylor, guys, Amanda and the others. We're going to be having our second state tier practice tomorrow night. From what I've heard, guys, my true love, she's going to be on her way to church later on today, as far as I can tell you guys. She's going to be going Christmas shopping, I think, after that, and then be back doing supper time tonight, so. I do know she's going to be having time with her father, and I haven't spoke to the brother in a long time. Ever since the last time doing Father's Day, so. But it has been a while, or pretty much no problems by being Aces to Aces, if you will. Or pretty much being safe and sound. So, but yeah, guys, we only have 10 days now, as Brother John did state the following. We only have those days to get prepared for the holidays. I still want a couple games this year, so we'll see how that's going to go, and also have strategy. But, you know, guys, we never know. We want to see what's going to be the current state, and yes, guys, the current plan otherwise. So yeah, guys, we are doing something with the Maze of Death currently. Hold on, guys, let me see if I can play and see the gate. You see how horrifying this gate is, guys, in the chat. We want to get something to clean. And get something prepared. Alright, guys, 1, 2, 3, smile for the camera, and there goes the fog on it. Then we got the fog and get something with transitions. Alright guys, we finally made its time mark today. So guys, what you guys need to do, head over to the Steam store. Head over to steam.com guys, make a game account. If you guys are going after beginning and first timer games, if you guys are going after, DLC and mods for games. Any games to any decision. You guys can buy anything with no extra cost. So, if you guys are going after Steam cards, Steam is always pronounced, guys, the best place to be. STEAMCARD. So guys, head over to the Steam store, head over to steam.com guys, make a game account, make your purchases and pre-orders. And yes guys, you guys know I'm going to say it. Head over to steam.com, make a game account, and buy something. If you guys are going after own games, going after special games, you guys can rewatch the Game Awards if you want. The Game Awards was exactly this past Thursday of this week. I mean, there was plenty of good stuff. You guys do not want to miss. There's a lot of good things you guys want to play. You know, going into next year for 2025. Maybe you guys want to get some exciting to start the year. You guys do not want to miss a single damn thing. Trust me. The Game Awards was pretty dang good. It's kind of like having popcorn and then something to drink for a while. You know, guys, having one King of the Hill and the guys are drinking. You know, and also watching a football game every once in a while. Whatever it could be, guys, it does not disappoint us either way. But you guys, head over to Steam.com, make your pre-orders and your purchases, and buy something. If you're looking to get bucks for Rocket League or Fortnite, you guys can do that as well. I do know, guys. Oh yeah, the performances. I did watch Snoop Dogg and 21 Pilots. Both of these guys, both of them did an awesome job. Their performances were pretty good, and I enjoyed it. We also, guys, have a Golden T-Ball, so I will take that as well. We guys head over to Steam and buy something. You guys are looking to get pre-orders, possibly get bucks for Rocket League or Fortnite. You guys can do most of that with no extra cost. Maybe you guys are having a sale looking at the Bandai Namco. You guys heard me right, not exactly having on the repeat, not like anything else existed, but Bandai Namco does have a sale going on Steam, guys. Maybe you guys will get a Dragon Ball Z game. And yes, guys, you guys can go after the new Tekken 8. That game is up for almost 35 even in United States box right now. Maybe you guys will get the new Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Kakarot. That's pretty much nearly 15. Maybe you guys will get the new. You guys heard me right. Elden Ring did have a new. Apparently, guys, there's going to be a new Elden Ring game. It's called Elden Ring Night Rain. I can see that game being massive. I don't see that being a pain in the neck compared to Superman, but I see that game being interesting to play. Even though the very first Elden Ring, and yes guys, God of War Ragnarok was so good. They were magnificent back then. Yes guys, remember, they were excellent the way it was. And the way it usually been. Always has and always will be, from the very top in between. So you guys can jump into that too. And that's exactly what the Game Awards did announce. They are announcing it's going to be an Elden Ring Night Rain next year. As a new solo type of thing with co-op on it. Maybe you guys will get the Sword Art Online games. One of you guys is SAO Fatal Bullet. That's only like almost $7 on Steam. You guys can jump into that, or want to do something with other sales. But, oh yeah guys, the best sports game of the year, it was MC25 for soccer. So that game did win, not exactly in dramatic fashion, but that game, I mean the sports games did a good job. That's all I'm going to say. The games itself are sports, because I haven't played WWE in a while, but 9 times out of 10, NBA 2K25 was a bad to win. Well, like I said, those games were not exactly beyond terrible. All I'm going to say is those games were good. Even though, like I said earlier, I'll say it again. Final Fantasy VII sort of won, in my opinion. So there's no doubts or anything. So, but it's gonna be just fine as it is. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me jump into this. Alright, but yeah, other than that, guys, it's all good. We are looking at the first fast travel, guys. And here's the thing about fast travel. It does state the following. We can select a shrine, guys, or other fast, other fast travel icons on the map menu. And the button we can press, guys, in the chat also.